All right, great to have everybody here. Appreciate you coming. Uh, good workout today. We're having fantastic weather, and from the last game, I thought we played good in spots, particularly in the first half. We don't have the turnover in the end zone. We played a great first half. Didn't come out of the blocks real fast. Second half, we were receiving the second half kickoff and had a chance to really, gain unbelievable control of the game. We didn't do it, let them back in the game, but very proud of the offense with that last drive. You work like crazy on 2-minute situations, and you don't get a chance to do them very often. And they ran it to perfection, and then they also had a great 2-minute drive at the end of the first half. It was very important. And then also, defense getting the stop. It all started with that kickoff, and Shaquem Lasser had a tackle on the 13-yard line, made him go the long field. They got a couple first downs, but they had to go the full field. We got to stop on them. So that was big. On to Rice. Got an outstanding offense. They really do. Their quarterback has started at a lot of big schools, USC, Georgia, a couple of, that he started at. He's really good, accurate passer, run a pro-style type offense. They throw the ball very effectively. Defensively, very complex, don't make very many mistakes. They're 4-3 right now, and I heard a comment from one of their coaches about, had a chance to be 6-1, and they're right. They were within a whisker, and, they had, UConn, I think they were -4 turnover takeaway and got beat by 3 points and gave up a couple big plays against USF, or they could have had a chance to win that game. So really quality opponent that we got Saturday in Houston. Any questions?
You mentioned JT Daniels just now in the school that he's been at. Do you see him on tape? Do you see some of the flashes?
Yeah, he's a big guy, very accurate. He can make that hashed far numbers throw. We had 2 of those guys in the game last week. Michael make that throw, and I thought that kid from North Texas made about 4 of them to the wide side of the field. I don't think we'd seen that this season so far. So yeah, he's there's really nothing he hasn't seen before. Very, very experienced quarterback.
Is there a benefit, Coach, from having a scare and still winning?
I don't know. I do like the fact that we finished and we were put in a bad situation. We came out of it, with a win. So that's good. But you just never know how these games are going to play out. You just got to, play the very best you can and finish them the best you can.
Saturday was the 3rd game in a row y'all give up at least 400 yards of offense. What's been the trend lately as far as what opposing teams are doing?
Well, we're playing some good offenses. That's the first thing. This is a team that, was averaging quite a bit over 400. I think we held them below what their average is. But, it's just they start getting a little more film on you. That's one thing that happens. Seems like offenses start taking charge longer the season goes on. We need to play better on defense, throughout the whole game. We played really well the first half. Just got to continue the whole ball game.
How's Monroe?
Pardon?
Jarius?
Good. Fine.
You've been a really good tackling team all year, but not in the second half.
Yeah, I don't know.
Any explanation for what?
No, I don't know. It's we work on it. We pride ourselves in being great tacklers. It's sometimes I watch all these games and it's almost a lost art. You used to, but I think it's I thought DJ Douglas really tackled well. I was really impressed with him and how he tackled on Saturday. I call it pulling the trigger. When the ball's thrown in front of you, go get it. With your leverage, it's either left shoulder or right shoulder. That's all there is, and he does a nice job of doing that. And Cam, I thought really tackled well, also in the game. So we had a bunch of guys that tackle well, but you need the whole team to do it. Because sooner or later, everybody's going to have to tackle.
To have a veteran quarterback in that spot at the end, Willie, Pratt didn't seem to be very fazed by what was going on there at the time. How important is that?
Oh, it's very important. Again, it's just like what we talked about JT Daniels. There's not much that Michael hasn't seen on numerous occasions. So, that's good to have an experienced quarterback like that. And, you can say a quick sentence to him, and he understands what you're talking about in those situations. And you don't have to, give him a dissertation on, we need to do a 2-minute offense. He understands it.
Any going back and looking at the onside kick, how
It was great execution by them. There's a little bubble in that area, and then you just got to go attack it. And to be quite frank with you, we hadn't worked it enough, practiced it enough. We practiced the heck out of it yesterday. So it's something that you see occasionally, but we always talk about you're never surprised by a surprise onside kick. We were surprised we didn't go attack it, but I'm gonna give them credit with the execution that they hit it in that bubble, and if that's the line for 10 yards, it was 10 yards in an inch. I thought there was a chance it was early touch, but it wasn't.
Makai had his third straight 100-yard game. Can you just talk about his growth and maybe how happy you are to see just where he's kind of come from in his journey?
Yeah, he just for a guy to come back from a big injury like he had, and have the season he's having right now is spectacular. And he's the type of guy you root for anyway. I would think all his teammates would tell you that. He's very, very humble, very quiet guy. He's always listening. You ask him to repeat something, he knows exactly what was being said. But we're very happy for his, the great play that he's had these last few games. He deserves it with all the hard work that he's put in.
We're in the final 5 games on the road. How does that affect the approach, or what things need to be heightened differently?
I don't know. We try to be very consistent in our preparation throughout the week, and then for games we're very consistent with how we do things. A guy's played for me for 4 years. Like these guys, they could probably do the itinerary for me. They know how we kind of do stuff. So I try to keep it as much as the same as possible, whether we're on the road or at home. And it's just we're playing on that 120 by 53 and a third yard surface. That's what we're worried about, and not all the other stuff going on. It's if you can lock in and do that, you got a chance to play great. It's guys that are worried about all the other stuff that sometimes have problems. Everybody good? Thank y'all.